So I went out last night, or maybe it was the night before last. Yeah, I went out. Basically what had happened was I went to see some fireworks with my friend, and it was like a barbecue, and there was a DJ, and it was fun or whatever, and they're like, oh, there's an after party at blah 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 club, and I'm like, okay, cool. So me and her decided to go. Gotta stretch. I don't know why I have to stretch when I'm talking about this. I think it like tenses me up. So we get to the place, and mind you, I actually did not change from the barbecue to the club. So I had on a long maxi dress, and it was white, and I had on some flip-flops. I've never worn flip-flops to a club. I've never not worn heels to a club, and I'm pretty small, so that was kind of like, eh. But then I was like, whatever, let's just go. I'm just gonna dance, I don't really care what anybody thinks anyways. So I'm there, and out of nowhere, and like, I don't know why I sensed so much hostility right when I got in for some reason from people I don't even know. So I was just like, what the hell? And I was like really taken aback by that. It's dark, lots of people, loud music. I'm looking through the crowd, just looking at everything and everyone, and I feel eyes on me, like really strong eye contact. So I turn around to see what it is, and past a bunch of shoulders and people and crowds, I see a girl staring at me very hard. I just stared back at her. She couldn't hear me because of the music, and we weren't even close. We were like far away from each other. But I said, do I know you? I'm like, and she just responds, that was creepy. The craziest thing about this is I later realized that it's someone I'm friends with on Facebook. I have never met this person in my life. She is friends with me on Facebook, I believe, because we have like mutual friends, like one group of people that I used to know in college and still kind of know are cool with her. So it was like that. But we never even talked before, let alone even met. So she's up there nodding intensely and looking at me like she wants to fight. I was tweaked out. And what I learned from that is some friendships are never meant to see the light of day. On Facebook, at least with me, I don't really want to meet the people that I'm friends with on Facebook. Like some of them I don't even know. A lot of them I don't even know. And I mean, as a security measure, like I totally privatize all of my like personal pictures, my family pictures, pictures of Ariel and my family. I totally like block those from those people. But just the fact that like I'm friends with so many people on Facebook, it's just creepy to actually see someone in person. Now usually it'd be kind of cool, but it was not cool in this case because she was trying to start something with me. And I know you guys might be like, oh, there's no evidence of that, like that doesn't really sound like a real confrontation, but it was. Like, you know when you just get that gut feeling that someone's trying to send it up with you? That's what she was on. So that was interesting. And then the rest of the night she kept on like looking at me, and I don't know if she was following me while I was in the club or whatever, but she was popping up randomly and just kind of, I kept catching her looking at me. So it was really awkward. Moral of the story is, just because you're friends with them on Facebook does not mean that it's going to be cool in real life or that you even really want to know them in real life. Second thing that happened that night, which was also very, very strange. And this might not be strange to some people, but it's strange to me. First of all, I never go to clubs like this. Like, it was a certain crowd that I found to be kind of, I don't know, like not really just there to have a good time, more so there to start some shit, for lack of a better word. The second thing that happened was, you know, there's people behind me and everything, and all of a sudden I feel a splash on the right side of my shoulder and like all on the right side of my body. I'm like, what the heck was that? I turn around and some girl's holding a wine glass, luckily some white wine, and her 3 friends or something are behind her. And I'm looking at her with, like, you know, the meanest evil eye I could do, because I was like pissed. Like, you threw a drink on me. And at first I thought it was an accident, but the more I kept looking at her, the more I realized this shit was on purpose. And so I'm looking at her, and once she passes me completely, she goes, "Don't hate, don't hate." Okay guys, at this point I was enraged. The audacity of someone to throw a drink on you and then tell you not to hate. You didn't say sorry, you didn't say it was an accident, but I decided to not do that because obviously I avoided one confrontation with the other random crazy Facebook psycho. I wasn't trying to get into another one. So I did not get in a fight. I honestly think like fighting and me fighting or women fighting in general is just really ugly, and it's degrading. I do believe that if someone's physically assaulting you or attacking you, you do not stand there. You fight back and you win. I do not believe that it's okay to resort to starting a physical fight over anything really. I don't know why people were trying to start fights with me again last night. It was weird. I didn't do anything to anybody. I came there to dance with my friend. I have no idea why. I wasn't even dressed up nicely really for anyone to be competing with me. I didn't think so anyway. I mean, I was dressed for a barbecue, for God's sakes. Didn't even have any heels on. I don't see why I would come off as a threat to someone I don't even know and wasn't even talking to. I don't know. What do you guys think?